day, everyone. My name is Siva Vikraman, or become better known as Siva.P from Pranaviolethealing. Now, we are here to discuss and explain to you about the affirmation that we have. We have this affirmation, and we've given this affirmation for the past more than 10 years now, and everybody is reading. And new people are coming today and asking lots of questions about the forgiveness affirmation. Why do you have something like that? Now, basically, what we found out that in our healing, we found that people are getting a lot of negative energy, some kind of a negative thought form, negative energy, dark energy coming to somebody because somebody else is not happy with you. When somebody is not happy with you, they are sending out some kind of a vibration, some kind of thought form. Like, for example, in the family, brothers, sisters, father and mother and cousins and the whole big family. Then you go to work, and you go to work. Even when you go to school, there are some children who don't like other children or even teachers and the way the system is done. Some children don't want to go to school, or they say, oh, I don't want to go to school, I don't like the teacher doesn't like me, I have no friends, or my friends don't like you, like that. And also when you go to work, work is a very difficult environment. Everybody has to work and to produce, and sometimes somebody's not happy with you. You work as a team, you have a boss, and you have many people. Some organization have 1,000. You could be the HR, or you could be the auditor, or you could be the account department, and somebody will not like you. So like that, we found that a lot of things are happening, and a lot of thought forms are affecting another person. So what we do is, we've got a beautiful affirmation. It comes in many languages. What I have here is English with me. You've got Tamil, you've got Hindi, you've got Kannada, you have got Telugu, you have got Maruthi, you have got Bengali, we also have in Spanish, in French, and all of the languages. We find that this helps a lot of people and releasing themselves or neutralizing the negative energy coming towards you. Like here, the front page says, he said, to help neutralize cords, energy blocks in health, success, emotion, and prosperity. This is what we're trying to say. So the first page starts with a simple saying that forgiving yourself. You have to forgive yourself first. You may be knowingly or unknowingly sending out some very strong negative thought form, and that negative thought can be affecting somebody else. So like that, you say forgiving yourself. It starts by saying to the Supreme God. Now, who is the Supreme God? There are many religions, and every religion have got different ways of mentioning God. Ours in PVH, the Supreme God, is the one that is creating this whole universe and maintaining the function of this whole universe. The plant, the tree, the ocean, the river, that's in this world, in this planet of Mother Earth. There are lots of other planets where man don't even go, like the moon, like the Mercury, like the Venus, and this is our solar system, the sun works. That is the one that we call the Supreme God, the one who is actually making the whole thing work. Okay, next we come say Divine Father, Divine Mother. Now we says, let break this energy, the divine, or the Supreme Soul, the Supreme God, into two different energy by saying the divine energy, the Divine Father, the Divine Mother. Sometimes we need a father love, we need a mother love. So we divide the God or the Supreme God into two different parts. Say Divine Father, Divine Mother. We all have father and we all have mother. They have to work together to create the energy in every human being. Like myself, I have a father and my mother. I have a father love, I have mother. So when I want my mother's love, I go see my mother. I want my father love, I go to father. That's what we say, Divine Father, Divine Mother. Then we say, to my higher soul. Each one of us are body, mind, and the soul. Now all of these souls come from what we call as a causal body. There's a connection that comes here. Go to God. That's where your higher soul is. So we're saying to the higher soul. This higher soul is not the mind. It's not the physical body. It's not the soul that we have here. It's a much more higher level. From there, a small portion of that soul come to you and start to do the balancing of the karma, whatever that we have to do in this world to balance this karma in this physical body, in this mind and all. So we call it the higher soul. Next, we say to the spiritual guides, to the spiritual helpers, to the healing angels, to all of these people. Now, these spiritual guides and helpers and teachers are people who have lived long time back and they have not come back again. They don't have a physical body. They are out there in a spirit form or in a soul form. They want to guide us so that we can all follow the right path. So we call them here to my spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual helpers, to my spiritual teachers, to all the spiritual teachers, to my spiritual helpers, and to all the spiritual helpers, and to the healing angels. We invoke them to come. They can be anybody, but they don't have a name. They don't have people. Now, many of you feel, especially the people from other religions, say, hey, this is very Christian. I said, it's not Christian, it's just an English language. Now, when you translate this in other languages, they may found, hey, this is very Christian. Yes, the Christians do this. I am not a Christian. I am not a Hindu. I was born a Hindu. But I'm trying to find a way that there are other beings down there. They don't have to have a name. They are guides, helpers, and teachers. Now, the best part is when you become very negative, they go away. They don't want to be some negative place. Now, if you want help, you invoke them. They will come and guide you so that your mind can release itself from all the negativity and the soul will come in contact with the reality of life. So we're saying to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my spiritual guides, to all the spiritual guides, to my spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual helpers, to my spiritual teachers, to all the spiritual teachers, and to the healing angels. We're asking that now. Then we say to the great karmic board. Now, this karmic board is another group of souls who are very high level. They're higher than the spiritual guides and helpers teachers. They're up down there. When our soul finishes our life in this physical body, we lose the physical body. And then the mind must get dissolved. When the mind gets dissolved, the soul is allowed to leave this earthbound plane and go higher. When they go higher, they go the causal body and they will now meet a group of very high level souls. We call them the great karmic board. They will guide us on what to do. What else we can do to balance. We may have done a lot of bad things. We may have done also a lot of good things. Both ways, plus and minus. Now when we do a lot of good things, you will get another birth where we will come and continue to do more good things. Now we do a lot of bad things, we will come back again. We will start again trying to resolve or to neutralize all the negative karma that we have got from our past life. We come back here and we start balancing this karma. So the guides will tell us. Okay, now this is what we call the great, we want to call them. And you say, I am that I am. That means I am not this physical body. I'm not this emotion. I'm not this thought. I'm not this mind. I am the soul. I am that I am. Then you say, I am humbly invoking for divine forgiveness for all my wrongdoings who committed knowingly or unknowingly in this lifetime or my past life. You have to ask forgiveness first. You have to. You may have done something wrong in past life. So ask forgiveness this lifetime. That's the purpose of all of these things. We ask forgiveness. Then next one is, I'm also forgiving. I'm forgiving everyone for all the wrongdoing towards me and my family. You have to ask for forgiveness. And next, very important, you have to forgive everybody who has done. No more revenge. No more. Look at no more revenge. You're going to say, I forgive you. For some reason, you have done something wrong to me. How I react is the most important thing. I can get angry. I can have revengeful thoughts. That's not going to help you to balance your karma. You say, I forgive you. Something I have to learn in this lifetime from you. That's why he's saying, I'm also forgiving your family. Then, very important, please cast out all fears and doubts in me. We have got many, many doubts. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing this? Am I in the right path? Is this my path? Is this my path? Forget about all of that. First of all, accept this lifetime and move and ask guidance from all the spiritual guides, helpers and teachers to guide right path. That's what it. Please cast out all fears and doubt in me. And very important, I'm forgiving and forgetting. I'm forgiving and forgetting. I am forgiving and forgetting. We have to forgive. Most importantly, we have to forget. We don't forget, it's going to go with us. No point of you forgiving and not forgetting. So I'm forgiving and forgetting. I'm forgiving and forgetting. I'm forgiving and forgetting. And very important, I'm consciously accepting this manifest. Ultimately, you say, God, thank you. That's for yourself. Once you finish, you will come to page number 2, is your family. Your father, your mother, your brothers. Your brothers may have married to their wives, to your sisters, and if they are married, to your brother-in-laws. Then if you want to say to all my cousins, to all my nephews, to all my uncles and all my uncles, just put all the name one time and read. Because sometimes there are people in the family who are not happy with you. Brothers are not always happy. Brothers and sisters are not always happy. So you will ask forgiveness in this lifetime. For some reason, all of you have become family members to balance some karma in this lifetime. Okay, you have to understand that and forgive everybody and accept. He's my brother, he's my father, he accept in this life. And don't ask, why should me be my father? No. Accept your father, accept your mother, no matter how bad or how good they are, accept them the way they are. Think of it that in this lifetime, I have to balance my karma with them. Next, if you're married, you go to page number 3. It says, to my father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. No doubt they are just family members who come from your husband's side or your wife's side. Doesn't matter. Basically, they are also some part of a karma that we have to balance. Ultimately, come to page number 4. It says, husband read to wife, wife read to husband. Every time I ask people, are you happy with the wife? Oh, I'm very happy. I ask the wife, husband, oh yes, I'm happy. But when I ask them, in 365 days, are you happy? Then they start thinking, oh, no, no, no. Yeah, it's normal. There were times where, that is the time that we're talking, people hold a lot of emotion within themselves, negativity. So now you have to read for your husband or your wife to release all the pent up emotion over the many, many years. You can have it inside. Release all of them energy away. That's very important. Then come to page number 5 is your working area. You go to work, there are people in your work area, your neighbors, your friends, everybody else. So you put on there to all my neighbors, to all my colleagues in many company or many companies, to this company, this company, this company. Okay, I'm not saying something you must read every day. You read before you go to work or before you come back from the work. You read. You don't want to bring all the negativity from your office back to your home, because in your home you have your children and a family, and they don't want to have all, why my father is coming home and shouting because of his work. No, don't bring it back home. Read forgiveness and let them all go. And then come to page number 6. It says ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriends, and also ex-husbands and ex-wife. They can be very negative. You need to read affirmation. Sometimes you have to read for the rest of your life, because negative energy just keeps on coming from those people. So we have made page number 6 especially for that. Now once all of this finish, we can identify if somebody has some sort of a dark energy. This dark energy can come from this lifetime or can come from your past life. I don't know how many of you believe in past life, but we have helped so many people who have got past life connections. Okay, so you read page number 7 for your past life issues. Whether you have it or not, just say in the bracket, to whomever I may have knowingly or unknowingly hurt in this lifetime or my past life. Or we will identify who is the cause of this dark energy. We will tell you with the healing wand, you can actually find out who, you can sense and find out who is not happy with me, who has taken some drastic step to send some very dark energy towards me, and I have to find a way to balance that energy. So you read this and we will help you to remove this dark energy that may have been with you. Okay, sir? Now remember very well, this is something you read every day, maybe 2 times a day, maybe 3 times, depending on how bad this case is. Maybe once a day is fine. Or before you go to sleep, you read all of affirmation to whomever that you may have knowingly or unknowingly. You can even hurt a taxi driver. You can hurt your gardener. You can even hurt your maid in the house. You cannot give her salary, or she asks you a pay raise, you never give her. Or maybe she asks you for a loan of some money and you say, no, I'm not going to give you a loan. You have to work. So that can create a lot of negative energy from your own maid who's in the house. So all of these things, I'm saying that you can be the owner of the house, you can be owner, fine. But the thought of a maid can come and affect you. You are not protected. Okay, so like that, you probably have to ask this depending on how, read it every day, or read it once a day before you go to school, or depending 2 or 3 days, depends on the situation that you're in. I'm not going to say read once a day. It's up to you how you read. Okay. Thank you very much. If any question, check the YouTube or contact any of the volunteers of Prana Healing worldwide. Thank you, thank you, thank you.